All right. So, a recap of last week. Who wants to do it? Nina? Dante? Oh, wait, Dante, you weren't here.
Dante can't.
Jacoby?
Dante wasn't.
Oh, Dante, you can do it.
Dante, let's get a recap going. Come on.
All right. We found 1 million gold. All our enemies died. We became gods. And then I woke up from a dream.
Okay.
And everything is shit again.
That's right. All right. So, I think we started last week with you guys looking for Briar. So,
Yeah.
You can go, Jacob.
So we started off with Briar. They named their little dino pets Swift and Taylor. After that, we had a little search for Briar. Found them fairly quickly. First after arrest, it seems, Briar had that weird dream of some sort of undead entity welcoming them into the embrace of the Whispering Tyrant, whoever that may be. Then we find Briar, and we rest in the forest there. I tried to feed Taylor and Swift. They bit me. Wasn't very nice of them. After that, we arrive at the number 1, the logging camp. And immediately, we hear the sounds of dinosaurs attacking the camp. And we go to help the humanoids who are apparently there. After saving the cat in the hat and one of the humans, the rest died, unfortunately. We have a little conversation, and the cat in the hat says that Captain Whitewinds took our ship and sailed off.
What?
Yep. He said that they sunk their small little ship and took the 2 big ones and just sailed away. And apparently the cat in the hat was part of his crew, but he got left behind for some reason. I believe it was Briar that went into the tent to investigate, or was that Muna? I think you both did it.
It was Muna who went to the cabins while you guys were talking to the cat.
Right. Either way, someone finds a chest labeled, this is for Edivane.
Nope, that's not what it's labeled.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Nope.
It's just right here in my notes.
Yeah, okay. So, what pretty much happened was the cat was named Tango the tiger, and while you guys were talking to him, Muna was going around and he was investigating, and what he found out was that the dormitory area looked very deserted and abandoned, and people must have left in a hurry. He went to the office cabin in this logging camp, and there he found clues of an organization that was running the logging camp called the Red Sails Trading Company. And then there was a person here who was overseeing the camp from that company named Elaine the Unending Pain. That's when he also found the chest full of Edivane stuff. It was locked, but Benji, of course, is able to unlock it with his supreme skills. Opening it up, they saw a bunch of gear that was remarkably close to an Edivane, so Muna knows that either somebody who had this, obviously it was left here in hurry and in the urgency, but then also either they collected this type of stuff because they're a fan, or it's like a trophy from them killing somebody like an Edivane, or possibly they themselves were an Edivane and this is their gear. Like he's thinking like it's one of those three has to be. Okay, and then keep going, Jacob.
Right. I mean, I was getting to that part. It was literally the next part of my notes.
Oh, my bad. Blood
It's
Cove
okay.
as well. Blood Cove.
Yes. They apparently fled this place to return to the Blood Cove, maybe. After this, I almost spilled the beans on Briar eating corpses, but luckily we patched it up and, it was just a joke.
that is not the truth. So is this like through like Nox's point of view or is this through the player's point of view?
I mostly write through Nox's point of view. And I will read verbatim what it says as my notes on this line. Briar did not eat a corpse. It was joke.
Okay. All right. So that is what Nox believes, but for everyone else, like that was a weird thing to say. And they all caught it. It was like Nox said something about, "Oh, did Briar eat the man?" or something like that. And they all heard it. But I think Muna convinced Nox that it was a joke. I don't know exactly how that played out.
Yep. Muna convinced me that it was a joke.
Yeah.
He didn't convince the other people, but he convinced Nox that what he said was a joke.
Yep.
It is really weird. In addition to that, from comment from Muna, Nox has a bit of an existential crisis. Because if he is the danger, then is he also the stranger? And if he is a stranger, then who is he? So he had to ponder about that for a little bit.
Dante, for purposes, it came because the thing stranger danger was mentioned.
Yes. And you had previously explained to Nox that he was danger. Anyways, whilst Nox is pondering about that, Tango the Tiger has a little conversation with Benji, where Tango confides in him that he is also an agent of the Iron Maiden, like Benji. Except Benji is apparently gone rogue. They have a little conversation about what to do next, whether or not Benji is here to punish him for failing his task of, I think it was either it was spying on White Winds or assassinating him. One of those two. Maybe both. And Benji tried to explain to him that he wasn't here to do it, that it was just a coincidence that he was there, but Tango didn't buy the coincidence, but no way. There's no way he would coincidentally meet up with another agent of the Iron Maiden. That was the Iron Maiden's design, clearly. After that, they agreed that that'd be better if Tango left and didn't travel with us back to the ship. So Benji put on an act to act like he didn't know him. Then he went directly over to Muna and just spilled the beans. Yeah, that guy's an agent of the Iron Maiden. I don't want to stick with him. Which kind of fulfills what he wanted to do together, but I don't think Tango envisioned you spilling the beans on him. Right. After spilling the beans on him, the Moon and Benji have a little talk about Tango and contemplate potentially killing him. Moona's suggestion, of course.
Muna does as Muna does.
And since they couldn't come to a decision, Benji called for a group meeting. And in this moment, Briar gets real hungry. With nothing to eat around, that undead entity that they had a dream about before apparently just takes the corpses and animates them. And to, give Briar something to eat. And that's where we are.
Okay. Thank you for that, Jacob. I want to give Knox a cookie for that. Great. Oh my god, you already have 8. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you have so many cookies?
I don't know, man. I'm collecting them.
You you got a D4 there. Nice.
No, I already had a D4. I got plus 10 XP.
Damn. Oh wow, Ane has some really good, nice cards there. That's all like EXP. Okay.
Oh. Oh, I'll use them as rewards.
All right. So everything there was great. Thank you very much, Jacob. There's a couple of things I want to add as well. The XP reservoirs that all of you got. So Muna, so it's like a thing that we did during the journey. As they're like journeying, they were like reflecting a little bit. One of the things is like Muna was that he's like sick of the jungle. He's a city guy. He's just sick of the fucking jungle. And so some of that, like the mask that he wears around you guys, that's starting to like crack a little bit, and some of his more like selfish kind of more evil tendencies are going to show. And then so I gave him 500 XP as like a pool, and he can, as he does that, he gets to take as much as he wants from that pool. So at the end of the day, you're gonna get the 500 XP, but it's just me. It's like as an incentive to go in that direction a little bit more. I think for Nox, it was returning to Losid, his slave master, right? You guys remember this?
Yep. Let me just get my notes.
All right, and then for Briar, it was the whole thing about the balance, like what happened to White Wind, but also it was, I think Briar doesn't, like Briar's biggest fear is not turning into a monster or becoming like Luvik, but he's beginning to understand it a little bit more because of the whole hunger that he begins to feel. Right, Nina?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And Benji, it was because Benji was like, I think for Benji, it was more about like, will he escape Lady Ekadire's grasp forever? Is Benji free? I would let's simplify it. Just be like, how can Benji remain free? Or would Benji want to return home?
It's more right now. It's more like, can I get out of my slavery thing? And but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like
because I think he wants to do that before he buckles down on getting home.
Gotcha. And then, so before we start, we should go over what Leonard wants to do with his 500 XP reservoir thing that he can draw from. All right, let me ask you questions then, because that's what we did last time. So for
Is
Leonard,
this like a short-term goal kind of thing or a long-term goal?
Depends how fast you want to spend the 500 XP, because that's what I want to question too. Is it like, do you tell us, Cal, when we can dive into the pool and take some, or is it up to us? if we feel like we did
it's up to you.
something that went into. Okay.
Yeah, I think you guys can determine that. And I would say, like, you already know, like, the increments that I give out, so you probably can do it yourselves. For Dante, for Leonard, I would say, like, the question is, like, what is Leonard most concerned about at the moment? Like, what's top of mind for him? He did mention to Briar, like, for one of the things is finding a cure for Briar was one of those. There's this whole Edivane stuff. Malyaz and the whip is one thing you also mentioned in the past. So, like, out of those 3 or 4, whatever, what would say the most important for him?
Like, he did make an oath to help find a cure for Briar, so that. A close second would be like Meliaz and the whip. So like the whip is made from like past Edivanes. Like to him, like it's being used for evil, but like the remains of Edivane should be used for good. It's like either finding and destroying that whip, purifying it or whatever, or like getting it himself and using it like for good.
Wait, hold on. Pause for a second. Like, let's all pause. You would willingly use a whip made from the spine bones of your ancestors?
Yeah.
Okay. That's hardcore, man. Rock on. All right. So you said close second. So there is a clear first, or should we roll for this?
Now for him, like keeping his oath is like more important. So finding a cure for Briar is like number 1.
All right, so that is going to be harder, eventually, but as long as you're making contributions or directions towards doing that, then you get that 500 XP, and you can award yourself however much XP as you want while you do that. So,
Wait, how does that work? What can I just take all 500, or
you could if you believe like. Yeah. What's the fun in that? And it's probably also going to be like, why would you take all 500 for doing what? It depends on what you're doing. If you find the cure for Briar, then sure, take all 500. But if you talk to like an NPC who might give you like a clue, maybe, or if you yourself succeed on a check to gain more knowledge, yeah, give yourself like 50, 100.
All right, I get you what you mean.
All right. So
I have a couple of questions about last session though.
Yeah.
So, you said like our ship is gone. What about our crew, like Sindara and the rest? Are they also gone with the ship, or?
Allegedly.
We
don't know. We don't even know if that's true.
Yeah.
That they're gone with the ship.
We can only think if it's true or not. That's why we suggested to just go back.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
So how do we learn this information?
Tango the Tiger said it.
So,
or did we meet him?
so Briar actually did
It was one of the humanoids being attacked by dinosaurs in the logging game.
Yeah.
All right.
And Briar did a pretty thorough like interrogation of Tango. Well, and what you guys pretty much find out is that what he was saying is that he had somebody, like they have people going back and forth for messages and stuff like that and delivering like product. And what he was saying is one of the runners arrived like early morning and already saw, or like woke up early morning. Like that wasn't really clarified. It was just one of the runners were there at the beach early morning and saw the ships already sailing off. So he took off as fast as he can to the logging camp to warn everyone that the ships are leaving. But during his like route, during his like him running back to the logging camp, somewhere like close to the logging camp, he must have attracted the attention of dinosaurs who followed him to the logging camp, where then they attacked.
And where we found the chest with the Enderman stuff, that was also the logging camp.
Yeah. All right, and so I will move you guys to the logging camp. Okay. And instead of this chill vibe stuff, let's just go back to the jungle sounds. It's a little bit too loud. Okay. So, I think we left off with Benji calling a group meeting, right? And then
There were a few things happening at the same time, honestly.
Benji called a group meeting, and then Briar's
Nox was
sugar daddy
burying,
provided some snacks.
and Nox was burying the people.
Yep. Okay. So when the cry goes out, Benji, if you want to give us the shout again. Don't have to.
I'm trying to remember my exact words. It was something like, "Can we have a group meeting?"
Okay. And Briar, I think you're the furthest away. So when you hear that, what do you start making your way over, or?
I'm hungry. I'm literally crouching down, transforming right now.
Yes. Okay. So Briar's not transforming, but some of the more vampiric undead features are coming out. Sharpened teeth, with veins around the neck, popping this sickly green color.
Yes.
Is anybody with Briar?
No, just Swift and Taylor. I refuse to say them in the other order.
Who came up with the names?
Obviously, Nina.
I
For some reason, I like Swift and Styles better, but whatever. Swift and Taylor's good too. So what is Briar doing?
I mean, I just have the vision of that green being that I still don't know what it is, telling me. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes,
Muna,
it's taking care of food.
okay. Muna, Skugga, and Leonard kind of huddle around Benji. Nox. You see Bill up there, like Nox. Let me get a perception check from you.
Oh, so I forgot to ask the Advain chest. Is there anything I can take that's gonna be an upgrade to my equipment?
You don't
Anything
know
useful
about
for
the
me?
chest yet.
Oh, I don't know about it.
No.
All right.
And it's up to Muna and Benji. But you've seen Muna have a chest and Benji open it. Like, Muna was pretty upfront about the chest. And Tango wants a part of it though. Like he definitely was like, let's share it. And Muna was like, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Muna was like, I'll share it with my friends. And then, anyways,
Hey, you did just save Tango's life, And then he's like, "Hey, give me some of the trash."
yeah. Well, you
is a
guys
pirate.
did save Tango's life. That is true. But yeah, that's true. Like you guys don't owe him anything for sure. That's definitely true. So Nox on an 18 perception, I will say you get 20 XP for this, and it's pretty easy for you to notice that the eyes of the bodies, the corpses on the ground, you covered up most of their bodies, but their faces are still visible, and their eyes start to glow green.
I look up to, what was his name? His name was Bill?
Yep.
I look up to Bill. I think they may be still alive. Their eyes glow.
And Bill looks down. He's like, "Oh, that's weird. What's happening? Everyone." And then that's when the corpses begin to, like, the dirt that you've already tossed on top of them, begin to like shift and shake and move. At this point, I want to ask Nox, how buried are these folks? Should we just roll a dice to see how buried they are? If they can get out, or if they're just undead, like buried undead.
Let's roll a dice. Let's see how long it's been buried.
Okay, so we can do. I want it to be like a 60-40. So let's do like 12 and under. They're not fully buried. Anything over 12, they're immobilized.
If you want to do a 60-40, I could just roll a D100.
Okay, so anything over, whatchamacallit, anything over 60, they're immobilized and restrained. They're helpless, we'll say.
All right.
They're not. All right, so the bodies begin to move and jerk, and the soil begins to like move away from them as they begin to rise in front of you.
Should I stop burying them?
Bill's gonna be like, guys! Hello!
Uh-oh.
The corpses
I'm
begin
gonna
to
Run up there.
rise up.
Ready.
The corpses begin to try to climb out of the hole. So let's roll how deep the hole is too. How deep did Nox generally dig?
I mean, probably not like deepest hole in the world, but enough to cover them. Like, so what, like 3-4 feet, maybe?
Okay. All right. So they can climb up pretty easily. So the corpses begin to climb up out of the hole. You guys can chime in if you would like to on what you guys do as they begin to climb up.
Should I put them back in the hole? Or
Tango's
no.
like, "Oh my god!
I will
The dead!
draw.
It rises!"
I will draw my crossbow. And can I climb back up this building?
Roll a climb
Stand there
check.
with the shovel.
Okay. Hold on, it's incoming. I had to clean my glasses.
No.
That's a 17.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, you do successfully climb it. It does take half your movement.
So I obviously I stowed my crossbow, climbed, and took it out.
Okay.
Didn't climb with it in my teeth.
All your teeth break. Okay. Do you shoot at one? What do you do?
You know what? Yeah, let's shoot at this one.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Okie dokie. Is that a nat 20? That's a nat 20.
It does confirm too.
Woo! Okay, so that's 6 piercing. Do I have sneak attack damage?
Yes, you do. You can
Alright,
double
so
it.
That's 2d6.
So that's 3d6 doubled to 6d6 because you're elevated.
3d6. Oh yeah, that's true. So that doubled.
That's doubled? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
No,
You
this
rolled
has to be
super
doubled.
high on this. Holy crap.
Yeah, so that's
38.
so it's 6 piercing plus so that's 38 damage
Oh.
to this one here.
All right. Describe how you obliterate this zombie
Okay.
in one shot.
So I shoot my crossbow bolt through the neck, in a way that completely severs the head from the body. So it's just like thump.
Oh, okay. And the head rolls, and Tango's just like, oh, as the head literally like rolls down to the ground and looks at him. And the body itself drops to the ground, like just.
Nox just looks up to Benji. Why did you kill him?
And
He
then
just survived the dinosaurs.
the head rolls in front of Tango, and Tango's like, oh no, and the head's like, ah! Still animated, still trying to bite at somebody.
Oh, he
Then-
is maybe still alive. Maybe if we put head back on.
Then it dies. It closes his eyes.
Oh no.
The
I
other
was too
undead
late.
are going to keep on moving. Briar, you hear the commotion. You look up from as you're kneeling on the ground, going through this pain. And the first thing you see are two zombies shambling towards you, their eyes glowing green. The voice that you heard before in your mind comes back, and you hear, feed. What do you say? What do you do?
What do I do? I guess I move forward. Like the hangover came me, so
All right. Well,
I'm moving.
Are we initiative? Can I?
you can move forward.
Yeah, I was gonna whip one of them.
All right. You also see Briar moving forward here, and Briar, you hear that feed in your mind over and over again. You guys are coming on these zombies at the same time. Briar, Leonard. Let's actually roll initiative to see who acts first between the two of you.
Open. Oh well.
So, like in your mind, the word feed over and over again.
Nina's gone.
Oh, Neelan's gone. Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening today.
In your mind, the word feed over and over again. But Leonard, you have the initiative. What do you do?
Right, quick question. I'm at 22 HP out of 29. Did we take any damage last session, or did we have a long rest?
Well,
Can't
you're
remember.
you did have a
Nox
long
just
rest,
did you.
and I also healed the shit out of you using your own spells.
All right, so I'm at 22 then, right?
Yeah, you didn't take any damage the last fight. But you were pretty hurt because of the whole T-Rex thing and like how a Pterosaurus thing where you got hit. You were at 6 out of 29. I forgot to heal you, so I did that right before the combat started though. So you're good now. That's the correct amount, and I tracked all your spells too.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you might only have 2 out of 3 fervors for today, actually. And also,
2 out of
your healing got stronger because you're supposed to put like the casting level on your thing, so it's a +4 now instead of +1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so all your healing does a little bit more. Okay, so what does Leonard do here?
All right, one moment. Where is? No. Ah, there it is.
You gotta whip Briar in the head.
No, I'm just gonna take a couple of steps back.
What?
One more step back. Is that good?
What are you doing?
And Leonard is gonna attempt something he learned recently. He's gonna do this.
Starting at 4th level, a war piece can release a wave of energy by channeling the power of his faith through his holy symbol. That's the coin that you have? Okay. How much damage does this do?
I'm looking that up right now.
The save is 10 plus your level, which is 4, plus, so that's 2, half your level, plus your wisdom modifiers. That's 12. What's your wisdom modifier?
+1, +1.
So that's 13 is the DC. How much healing do you do?
I think that's the healing from fervor, right?
Yeah. The amount listed in the fervor ability.
Yeah, so it's 2d6. And you said I get my +1 to this, right? Or +4? What did you say?
Wait, no, that's only for your spells. This
for my
is
spells.
this is yeah.
I
For
think
you,
it's
this
just
is only
2.
2d6. There's no modifiers for.
Alright, so sure, 2d6. If anybody within 30 feet of me gets 11 hit points back,
Oh shit!
and the undead should take, if they fail to save, 11 damage.
What does this look like?
Leonard is like holding the whip in one hand, and with his offhand, he like takes his coin, then like puts it to his chest, and then like this silvery, kind of like shifting between silver and like gold and like light, starts emanating in his fist, in his like hand, and then just kind of like lifts it up, and then as he lifts it up, it like bursts out is a like this holy energy wave.
Okay. As the wave bursts out, every one of you, your wounds begin to heal. Scratches, bruises begin to feel warm and safe. It goes out towards the undead. They're like, as like the soul escapes them. The evil in them that's possessing them dissipates. Right next in front of you, Briar, you can feel almost the excruciating pain that would you would feel if this was like a little bit closer to you. It's like a wall, like almost as if you were human, like you're standing in front of a wall of fire. You can feel like the heat. You can almost feel the pain that's waving off, or like just that's pulsing out of this, and then just as quickly as the pulse comes out, it goes right back into the to the silver coin, just, and then what you see is now okay, now I gotta think about this. 2 lifeless animated corpses.
But they're no longer animated.
Which would just make them corpses again?
Corpses. Yeah, they're just corpses.
As they both drop down in front of you. Briar.
Do I still feel the hunger, or is it just like looking at the corpses from before again?
I think that's like a little bit of like a different. So you always feel the hunger now because Briar is technically hungry. But does the corpses on the ground look appetizing? I think yes. I think that yes, they do.
Yeah, I'll just grab one, look at Leonard and growl. Don't touch my food!
What the fuck? And then what do you do?
Briar, take it easy.
Then what do you do, Briar?
Oh, I want to get one corpse into this circle thingy.
You all just watch as Briar growls and says that, and then just like
you killed them,
just drags the corpses into the pit, and there's like a silence. Does Briar eat the corpse?
I guess, yeah. I'm so hungry that this entity came, and yeah.
Okay.
Benji's aiming his crossbow at Briar now.
Also, did you guys remember to use the Divine Feast spell on Briar?
Nope, we didn't.
No,
Feast.
we didn't. We forgot. Shit.
I
Well,
also
we'll have to do that next time.
Yeah, but I also was trancing
Oh yeah, that's because
when I was on my own.
yeah. Is you guys didn't have the best sleep as well, so it was like a rough night for you guys. It's like okay, so let's say as that's happening, Tango kind of looks over to all of you and says, "Well, I guess it wasn't a joke. Your friend really," and then you hear like the she'll be back. Hold on. All right, welcome back.
Now, so Nox, how do you feel after I did my thing?
You killed 2 men.
Okay.
Nox,
Why?
how do you feel after I did my thing that killed the 2 men with quotation marks?
I feel saddened.
No, physically. After the light went through you, how do you feel?
It felt like that, and I point at the sun.
Okay. I mean, you felt better, right? Your sores disappeared.
No, I was already in tip-top shape.
Oh no.
All right.
He's already full
Nox,
HP.
that was a divine blast of healing magic.
But it
So
did
that
not
means-
heal them.
Yes, because they were not alive. They were undead.
But
Remember,
they
with
were
healing
moving.
magic, look, Nox, we fought undead a day or 2 ago. The skeletons and the zombies, remember?
I do, but I must admit, I did not quite understand the difference when you told it to me. I am sorry.
All right,
You
look,
tried to
me.
explain it, but I just couldn't understand.
All right, how about this? You and me, alive, breathing, them, dead, but walking. That is an undead. A walking dead. They were walking dead. They were undead. Walking skeletons with some meat on them.
And when you hear walking skeletons and meat on them, you also hear the crunch of bones snapping and the sounds of muscle ripping. And Tango is going to be like, "Can someone tell me what's going on here?"
I don't know.
Give us some new tango. We need to clear this up. Cal, how did those people die before they rose up?
Just
Eaten by dinosaurs.
oh, bit up by
Alright,
dinosaurs.
so they were like missing like a limb, or like their throats were like ripped
Yeah,
out, or
pretty much.
shit like that, right? I think about it, Nox. When you were burying them, they were half eaten by dinosaurs, right?
Yes.
There's no way they could be alive, right?
I don't know. I am no healer.
Okay.
No, I'm kind of a healer, and I'm telling you, they were dead. Now, I don't know why, but they started walking because they became undead. Or what are undead? Say it with me. Walking dead.
Dead.
Yes, there you go. Now,
Okay. I'm gonna say Muna's gonna step in here and like, there's probably a better time for us to explain undead to Nox. Right now, Benji called the group meeting, so I'm sorry, Tango, but that excludes you and Bill. Maybe the sailor right here. Maybe we should all go see.
Yeah, he's covered. He's
Ah.
on the line side.
Maybe we should all go check on Briar and have our group meeting there, away from these two guys.
Yeah, if you say so.
I'll clamber down.
Okay. So Muna and Skuga will start heading towards you, Briar. I think after your initial feast, which parts of the body did you consume first?
Which
dick and
ones
balls.
did I
The
get
second ball?
to?
Yeah,
Which ones did I get
I
to
don't know.
first?
Yeah, you
I
tell
don't
me.
think I'm thinking of that. If
Hey,
I'm
man.
overcome so
So
much by
chest,
hunger.
arms, buttocks.
Get the thighs.
For me,
the
I would
thighs.
always be the buttocks. I don't know, but something about the not the.
It's yeah, but you know, probably you don't have to uncover the arms. So
Let's just say Briar's like face is a little redded, bloodied. There's like half an arm on the ground. What is Briar like after Briar kind of gets a little bit more control over the hunger and the food? At first, the food tastes amazing, sweet and it's salty, just the right balance between the two. It's almost like you're eating like the best type of like steak you've ever had in your life. It just melts in your mouth. The blood, oh my gosh, the congealed dead blood, like oh, mwah, like the perfect sauce on top of your steak. And then I think that like initial hunger gets satisfied, and then you realize a little bit what you're eating. Is Briar like accept it now, or what's going on with Briar?
oh no, it's just the second time I'm eating something like that. It's definitely not accepting. Like you know that feeling when you like eat your favorite food like time and time again, like in a really short amount of time, and then at one point well, not just your favorite food, but just a food, and then it's like at one point you start eating and you're like, meh.
It's just like that. And all of you see that expression on Briar's face as you guys get closer to him.
Briar, you all right?
Are you gonna
My
eat
head
us?
snaps to
Ah,
Leonard. Do I look all right?
Not really, but are you? And as he's saying this, like his offhand is like kind of like the motion, like be calm, but his like main hand is like behind his back holding the whip.
Also, did you roll for your hit points? Why is your hit points so fucking low, man?
For level 4, I did.
All right.
I'm a war priest. That could be a
I
thing.
still don't think eating people is good idea. Or is this
Nux.
also a joke?
Nux, come over here.
Don't do it, Nox. Muna is gonna grab Nox. So it's gonna be if you're is Nox going to resist?
No, he's just gonna like look to Muna like, what is wrong?
Let's just. It's she. There. I don't. Just let's wait before.
I open my mouth to Nox and point at my teeth. Do those teeth look like they are eating plants, or if they are eating for eating meat?
okay, you're getting weird. I mean, you were already
They
weird.
look
But
like teeth.
I still.
I don't know.
I mean, we said like I have a completely fully sharp teeth
But if you just
instead
want
of
to
normal.
eat meat, then there are the dinosaurs that we killed, you know?
Briar, are you in control of yourself right now?
I am
Okay.
in control of myself. Am I myself? I guess not until this The servant of the Whispering Tyrant is finally leaving me alone.
Did we know about that before, or is this the first like we're hearing out loud?
The
That's the
Briar mentioning the
first
Whispering Tyrant the first time.
Who's the Whispering Tyrant, Briar?
The better question is, who was he? Malleus is kinda associated with him.
I think Leonard would also. Well, it is like more of like a history check actually. So I think we rolled for this already, and Leonard did not know.
I don't remember for Whispering Tyrant if I
Yeah.
did roll.
I think we did. And it was just like too old. The history is really old. Doesn't really matter to you.
Like,
So no one here knows who the Whispering Tyrant is. Unless you want to roll for a history. I don't think I give everyone a chance. You could definitely roll a history. Fuck. What's a good history check here? Somebody.
I mean, there's just history, or you have like local or religion.
Oh yeah, let's do history. Shit.
It's almost in that 20.
can I also? I mean,
do the Advent
I don't.
profession?
No, not for this
No,
one.
nothing.
I'm from Osterlauf. Could I roll nobility?
Yeah. Wait, I don't think you need a roll for the Whispering Tyrant. You come from the
Okay.
place that he ruled. Like everyone there knows about the Whispering Tyrant. Unless you
Okay.
want to know like specific stuff about it, like because there's a lot of rumors, stories, all that shit. So,
Okay.
Nox, you've heard of the Whispering Tyrant before. And then it starts to click in your mind. Undead. You have fought undead in the arena many of times. Sometimes because the showings weren't as great, but you remember the stench. Like I think a part of Nox probably hated fighting them, to be honest, because of it's up to you on how to determine that, because you remember like the stench of them, but you also remember like maybe they're not like people anymore. Like you tell me, Jacob. How the undead Whispering Tyrant.
Like, Nox fundamentally doesn't understand what an undead is. Just fundamentally doesn't grasp the concept of it. So the only way that he can tell the difference between them is if people tell him that's an undead, that's not an undead. So he assumes everyone's, if they're moving, they're probably alive, right? If he's told between the matches that, next opponent is an undead, then it's going to be like, okay. And not really, like, it's a smelly dude that fights really weirdly and haphazardly. That doesn't, like, he sees undead as someone that's like, okay, you have to hit them a bit differently because they don't feel pain like regular people does. That's the difference to Nox. Kind of. But he doesn't have like any prejudice against undead in that sort of way, I wouldn't say.
But how would so the Whispering Tyrant is a lich. How would Nox describe the Whispering Tyrant, which is like an undead Lich King? Like how would Nox know about the Lich King?
That's Lich is a wizard, right? So you might know that it's like a wizard and it's an undead. But that's probably all he knows, really. It's a magic undead person from up north.
All right. That's what Knox says to y'all.
I heard name once.
Can I like connect it down? It's like magic undead lich. Kind of like with the name, the tyrant, whispering tyrant.
I'll say DC 25 Edivane check. Sure.
God.
Go ahead, take a cookie.
Knox took away some brain cells with that one.
You can take a cookie for that, and I would say
You two now doubt what an undead is.
magic
Oh
undead.
my god, I did kill those people. What have I done?
He's probably just talking about something animated, like an animated undead creature. Okay, so I think at this point, Briar, you're satisfied. Your hunger's sated. You have eaten like an arm. You have rested this corpse. Like, what does Briar do in this moment?
I'm just sitting next to the corpse. Looking at the others. Like, yeah, I don't have anything to say.
Your dinosaurs are going to jump on
Oh.
top of the corpse and start eating it as well,
Yeah.
and like
It's-
feasting on it. Okay.
Yeah.
alright.
I'm not.
Muna is just like, well, Benji, I think we're here.
Okay, we've got some trouble. So, that cat there, he's lying.
What do you mean?
We work for,
By what?
well, the person who enslaved me,
It's the cat.
he works for the same person. And if he gets back to her, well, she'll probably find out, well, where I am and think I'm a runaway, which, I mean, isn't entirely wrong, but it's not like I did it on purpose. So, either we let him go, make him think we're going after White Wind, well, face consequences down the line of my former slave master coming after us. Or we get rid of him now. So it's basically deal with some trouble now or wait for trouble to find us down the line.
But wait, who do you work for? Or did work for?
Someone called Kyrie Echo Dyer, slave owner. She's kind of got this information ring, sends us on missions and stuff. Not a good person.
The main thing as well is that she is a Chilaxian noble of pretty high repute.
She's a Chilaxian noble. Pretty important person.
I was
So not
slave
someone
there
on
too.
our asses.
But I
So,
don't know
yeah.
the person, I think.
What do you think?
Maybe.
Wait,
I vote we kill him.
I mean,
God damn it, Winner.
cats can usually not talk. So maybe it cannot say anything.
No,
What?
not.
What?
I just
You
looked
saw
around.
him talking to you.
Who?
The cat.
I think I cannot find the cat. I have looked around.
It's the
The
dude.
cat person. The cat person.
The two-legged cat with the hat. The cat in the hat.
No. He is Tiger.
Okay. Everything I said but the tiger. The tiger is also
Oh.
working for Kyrie Echo Dyer. And if we don't do something about him now, we
He
probably
is
down the
tiger
line.
cat. Very sneaky.
Yes.
Wait, so this Kyrie Ackerdire sold you into slavery, right?
No, I was sold to her.
Oh,
She was my owner.
I'm gonna roll a quick intelligence check. We wait to turn undead and then I eat him. Okay. With Formuna, because he is not the smartest. All right, never mind.
We can get rid of him now. I
Maybe
don't
if we
care.
ask him nicely, he will not mention you.
Nox.
Thing
Some
is, he
people
thinks
are
I'm
not
here on
nice.
a mission, so it would be weird if he doesn't tell her he saw me.
did I notice he was like
But it's
scared of
secret mission, no?
Do we know how far it is from here to Chillax?
I have no idea.
It's fairly far. It's pretty far.
Muna shrugs. I mean,
It's
from my knowledge
kind,
of the landscape and where we are,
kind
that's
of like it's kind of like going from like the middle of Africa to like France.
yeah, it's a pretty far journey. I mean, he might not make it there. I still think we should kill him just to be sure, though. But
I second that. Better safe than sorry.
A quick question
Okay.
in the recap. I remember him being scared of Benji. Did I remember
Because he
right?
thought I was there to kill him.
Why?
Because I don't know actually. He just
It's
assumed
because he assumed that because he had failed his mission, that's why White Winds threw him off of his crew. Right, and left him here because he was a part of White Wind's crew tasked with either spying or assassinating Captain White Winds. But Captain White Winds evidently found out and then tossed him aside. Now he's assumed, since he's failed his mission, that Benji is here to kill him.
sorry.
Higher
Right.
Blue's End.
Yeah.
So maybe instead of killing him, we can like convince him to maybe join us or to just run away, like as a fellow runaway.
Yeah, the thing, we had that conversation initially where it's like, are you gonna help me kill White Wind? And I panicked. Look, I'm not good at talking to people. So
I think
was
you're
just like-
talking to us just fine.
Anyway, I already had the discussion with him where we decided, okay, he's gonna go his way and I'm gonna go my way. And we pretend I know nothing.
But he seems to believe because he's failed his mission, he's a dead man.
I mean,
So
he
maybe-
might be dead when he goes back to her, and White Wind's not dead, but it might come out that I'm still alive.
That is true.
let me get a quick perception check from Knox and Leonard.
If the guy is like trying to like
I
sneak
saw
away,
him.
like the reason I
Maybe.
positioned myself like
Yeah,
this,
I know,
might be good
but
at
we'll see. We'll see if you have the sneak.
Oh my god! At least I get another cookie, right?
Yep, you get a cookie. Knox, you also get a cookie.
Oh shit, he's good at sneaking. No.
He's a cat. All right, continue.
So maybe we can convince him to like just keep running, not go back. Like if he goes back, he's like a dead man, cat person.
But let me ask you something. Why do you think he would listen to you when you don't have anything to do with whatever Benji's master was called?
Not listen to me, but maybe I'll listen to Benji.
Benji already talked to him. I'm with Muna. Let's just get the danger out of the way before it gets too dangerous.
But here's the thing: we're entertaining the thought of killing this guy for Benji. So I think ultimately it is Benji's decision because, like it doesn't really matter to any of us besides Benji. But I would recommend
no
to kill him,
matter the
Benji.
reason, resorting to murder is bad thing to do.
Let's just say we would keep other people from getting murdered if we get rid of him.
Yeah, maybe
His
we
job
just
is
hold him
an
down and
assassin.
Benji accidentally trips and his knife accidentally just goes inside this guy's neck.
I just find it funny that Leonard is always up to trying to talk to the people that I don't know how I should say that with her. And like you always try to start a fight with the people that don't come to harm us initially. Kinda. But I saw
Give me one example.
Malleus.
Yeah, you mean the big evil undead guy with the aura who killed most of my ancestors?
I said
Gee, I
do
wonder
not
why.
fucking. I said do not fucking attack him. What did you do? You attacked him and you didn't leave a single scratch, and now he and then he was
Well, okay.
not
Well,
nice anymore.
Briar. We told you not to get the book. That was obviously evil, and you did it
Yeah,
anyways.
and Malleus killed his ancestors. I think it's fair for Leonard to take it personally.
And I have
Yeah,
been
but
telling you guys this whole time that there was this really great evil in the place, and obviously that was it. I mean,
Tabby
Also, I think I'd rather be in a
McTaberson,
room with a Thrask than him.
but Tabby McTaberson probably also killed someone's parents and ancestors.
who?
Yeah, but this is personal. You can't compare the two. It's like, how would you feel if someone
We-
killed your grandparents?
We would get revenge for someone.
That's a weird argument, but okay.
Look,
Anyway,
I think we should just look. Or okay, he's gonna die. He's Muna's gonna turn around. Look at you, Benji. What do you want to do, Benji?
well, I personally don't want to kill him because
No,
I just talked to him and I would be stabbing him in the back.
I can kill him for you. I'm okay with having the blood on my hands.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing that's gonna happen. You're gonna start killing him and he's gonna start fighting back. And then we're all gonna have to get involved to keep you from dying.
Oh, no. So Scuba's going to hold him, and I could kill him by myself. No problem.
And what about the other guy?
Oh. Well, you think he's going to fight back against all of us?
I think he's either gonna do that or run away, and then we still have the same problem.
Well, we can just knock him out. We don't have to kill the guy.
It's gonna come down to the same thing. It's all or nothing here.
So you just want to let him go? Is that the thing that we...
You disappeared?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to let him go? Is this the conclusion that we reach now?
Well, that is what I don't want to do it, but the alternative is murder, which I'm not comfortable with.
If he travels
Okay.
with
Still
us, then
I can still choose to do the right thing. But that's why I wanted to talk to everyone.
We could get him because I actually want to go to the port as soon as possible. So we could just take him with us to the port and let Captain Whitewinds decide what he wants to do because he was the one getting assassinated.
But I already told...
If he's
No.
still there, because I want to see if our ship is still there.
No,
Yeah, we
Benji,
should-
I think you should follow your heart. And if there are consequences afterwards, then I will help you deal with them.
Thank you, Nox. I really appreciate it.
What a sweet thing to
I don't
say.
know. The thing is, if we take him, if we take him with us to Captain Whitewind, it's. I already told him I'm not gonna help him kill Whitewind. I kind of made him believe
like
I'm gonna do that. So
we put him into like I don't know how to say it. Like we let Captain Whitewind decide if what he wants to do with the traitor that wanted to assassinate him.
but he did that already. He left him behind. So
We don't know if Whitewind's left or not. We just
no,
heard
I
from
don't know if he left with
someone.
our ship. I agree, but it could be that he just kicked, exiled him from the crew.
Do we know if that was the
Oh,
truth, or
no.
was that just another lie?
Wait, I need all of you guys to roll me a perception check. Oh no. Oh
He
no.
just left.
All of you hear this. Except for Nox. 50 XP for everyone. Another cookie for Nox. I should do it for Muna as well.
You say everyone, do I also get 50 XP? Or
No.
well, joke's on you,
Did-
because I get 50 XP. God, let's go!
That's why I
No,
love
speaking
it.
about XP, in last session, did Leonard get any XP?
Oh yeah, let's just say added like 300 XP for him total.
Alright.
What is perception? Why can't I find perception on the character sheet? What the fuck? Where it
It's
is?
like under under knowledge,
Oh,
you have
okay, yeah.
linguistics.
Muna will also take a cookie. Oop. Oh wait, how do I give this to Muna now? All right, I'll just take it and then give it to him next session. All right.
Or you could take the 25 XP and just add it.
Hell no, I'm not gonna do that word. So Leonard, Briar, Benji, you guys hear like somebody falling, thudding to the ground on the other side of this fence here. Oh shit!
Where?
Somewhere in this direction, and then padding
I
I
footsteps.
don't see any ping.
This direction, you guys like
Here?
towards this way, much over the fence, somewhere down where the guard tower was, like towards the main other cabins. And you hear like footsteps. When upon investigation, so that as you like to speed that up, you see Bill like still in the camp, and it seems like the cat in the hat has ran off.
Well, guess that solves everything. So at least he knows I didn't want to kill him, but now we have a problem.
Well, we will deal with it when it becomes problem, no?
Bill is just gonna walk up and just like kind of stand near the fence here as well, just waiting.
So, shall we go back to ship?
Yeah, go check.
Yeah, let's just see if it's still there.
What about you, Bill? Want to come with us?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna die here by myself, anyways. I'm also really hurt.
All right.
I'd like to rest if you guys have the time, but if not, don't worry about it. I'll keep up. It doesn't matter. I'm a tough man.
Oh, we can rest for a bit if you need it. No need
Oh wait,
to push
you guys
yourself.
actually healed him. He should have gotten healed. Oh, actually, no, I'm actually good. Never mind. Full HP.
Ah.
11 HP. Yeah, because
I am glad to hear you are feeling better.
yeah. Leonard did the whole thing with the mat. Yeah, feel great, feel good. Does some push-ups. Like, look, all good to go. Let's go. Where are we going?
Let's head up. Back to the
I
docks.
don't know. I am not leader.
I'm not sure where we're going. Where are we going?
Follow me, people.
All right. And then, so where are you guys actually going, though? Back to the shore?
Say again?
Back
Where-
to the shore, yeah. We decided to go to the docks.
Let's bring up Rickety map.
Do we bury bodies first?
Oh yeah, the bodies that Knox was trying to bury have gotten disturbed again. And also, Briar, do you take a piece of the corpses with you?
I was about to say that I'm just swiping like a few fingers as a snack.
Oh, that's gross.
You
Like
fingies.
carrot sticks.
Let's be honest. You can't just downplay this. You can't just. I'm just gonna grab a few fingers. Like you're literally have to cut the
Whole
fingers
arm and
off.
stuff it into my.
Are you serious?
I guess I'm gonna grab a fucking arm and stuff it into my back.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna need you to.
Nasty.
I'm gonna need you
Briar,
to roll me something for medicine here. What is
Briar,
it?
I have that spell. You don't really need that.
I'm not wasting food unless it's rotten. This is what it just died.
Briar, that was a person. Could we just bury the remains with some little dignity it has left?
I agree,
I
Briar.
say
You
a
should
bless.
not eat people.
I'm going to say a blessing to the nature gods as a thanks for the meal before I eat.
Roll a bluff check. Okay, pretty good bluff check. Shit.
But I don't really care about the nature god. It's more about the person who he was before.
Leonard, you eat cows. Cows also have families.
Let's not
And
discount.
You really don't care about cows.
Let's also Leonard. Hey, Leonard. Let's not discount the whole nature god thing too. Good point.
What god will you say prayer to?
To the god of nature as a thanks for providing me with the food.
Oh.
Just like hunters do when they hunt deer.
Does it
And-
have a name?
If they are.
That's the name.
Ifadea is the name. It sounds
Well-
like a very goddish name.
Roll another bluff check here. Anyone who wants to. Oh my god! I'm not even gonna roll for that shit. Fuck it. Ifadea.
Yeah, check out.
Hell yeah, Ifadea, baby. Oh, Benji's so close. You're so close. I'm calling out this
Damn it.
bullshit.
So I'm kind of like, okay, I don't believe you,
I
but
have a +1 for Benji if anybody
I don't know
else
what
has
you
anything.
mean. So it's like sus, but I still don't really know what you're actually hinting at.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Well, I mean, enough of the like. Hey. All right. So let's get down to the bottom of this. Briar, you want to keep an arm. I think all of us agree that that's not cool, especially if you get searched. Think about that. Like, how are you gonna explain this? And and Leonard, you have a spell. So is a spell like cost anything?
No,
Will you
not
never
really.
not have it?
I can almost always have it unless I use up all my spells.
Well, then that can happen pretty commonly, right?
Maybe about. I always try to save at least one.
For the Dream Feast. Crazy.
Mhm.
Well, that's actually really nice thing to do. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, but alright. Enough about this bullshit, Briar. If you really want to take that, sure, take it. But let's just get going. And he's gonna start like walking the direction of the rickety squibs.
It's not gonna stay fresh for too long in the jungle, Briar.
I know. It's just like if it should happen again.
I mean, okay, how about we all just turn our backs, start walking, and you just finish up whatever you need to finish up, and then come join us afterwards.
You are a disturbed person.
I would also like to while when Leonard walks away, just shout after him. I guess you can count yourself lucky that you don't need to know this feeling of that knowing hunger.
I just like stop for a second, kind of like turn my head just a bit, also my back to him, and then just continue walking.
Drama. Okay. Let's go. Briar, do you need a moment or no?
No, it's okay. Like I'm not hungry right now, so. And if I shouldn't get hungry, if there's nothing happening, I'll just toss it before we enter Wicked Scripts.
All right.
You know, Bill, Briar didn't usually be like this. They ate normal food.
Yep.
All of a sudden, they started eating people. I've told them
Yeah.
not to. They don't listen, Bill, you know.
All right.
I don't understand it either, Nox. I don't understand it either.
I'm gonna roll d20, and with a 2, what this is? I think with a 2,
Bill has second thoughts about
yeah.
traveling with them.
I think
I
Bill's
take my chances with the dinos, guys.
yeah, like he's gonna be like, look, this is a lot. You guys seem like a great people. Thank you for saving me and Tango. And then he's just like, yeah, and turns around and just runs off into the jungle.
That is not the way we were going. He's gone.
Another one bites the dust.
His fate is in his own hands right now.
Just see a
I
dinosaur
don't think
come,
he's
pick him
holding
up.
anything.
It just grabs it. Just like those rabbit releasing videos when they release the rabbit into the wild. It's hopping and bird swoops and takes it off.
It's a dope. This is a dope Batman piece.
That's pretty cool. So, what do you guys do? What you guys start heading out? It's a pretty relatively easy trek. No survival roll necessary. I just need the tempo in which you guys want to travel. You just want to double time it, which is an increased roll for fatigue. Normal speed it or slow it.
I prefer normal speed.
Yeah, I will say as well for those who are going already fatigued, normal speed will incur another fatigue or another fortitude save at the end of the track.
Is anybody fatigued?
I am.
Yeah,
Benji and Brad. But low DC. I'm gonna put it at like a 10. or medium.
I can go normal speed. Fine with that.
It'll take you about a day. So it's like mid-afternoon. You're going to arrive pretty late at night.
I guess that's okay, right?
We'll talk it over.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I kind of just want to know what happened to the ship.
Okay. So give me maybe like a few minutes while I look up something. Maybe you guys can
And
tell
then
me.
that big dinosaur
You guys,
wants into our way again.
do you guys discuss anything and try to clear the air before you guys arrive to the camp?
Oh, I'm just walking in the back.
Benji, if there does become problem with your previous owner, I may know someone who can help.
You do?
Yes. My mistress, Losit. She is very smart.
Okay.
She knows about slave things and stuff. I think she could help with your situation.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Nox.
You're welcome, but I don't know how to speak to her right now.
That's okay. We can worry about that when we get there.
Okay.
Just when it comes to it, the time comes, let me talk to her, okay?
Okay. But she might be a little angry since I've been gone so long.
Yeah, I understand that. So, yeah, it's okay. We'll like you said, when it happens, then we'll deal with it.
Right. I'm gonna give myself 20 XP for my pool.
Anyone have any other conversations they would like to do?
Not really.
Maybe like when we have a chance to just kind of sit down and rest. I'm gonna ask about the chest.
I think right now might be a better time
Alright.
while I do this.
Yeah.
Good question. Who the fuck's carrying the chest?
Oh yeah, who is carrying the chest? That's a really good question. It's pretty
me.
heavy.
I mean, I'd probably have to be the one to carry it.
What would that like? So, Leonard, can you tell us what the weight of your armor coat plus your short sword plus your whip and a huge patch of gold? Well, I'll give you the gold, but what those all weigh?
Alright, so the whip.
And then the chest itself would have to weigh a significant amount too, like at least 5 pounds.
The whip is 2. The short sword is 2.
Five.
The armored
That's
coat is 20.
Is that too heavy for a chest?
I was thinking too light.
Oh, 10 pounds. 10 pounds for a chest.
Actually, look it up.
Okay, yeah, let's look it up then.
Clothing and containers. Chest. All right. A small chest is 25 pounds.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so 25
medium
pounds.
chest is 50 pounds.
So this is probably going to be like a 30-pound chest. Let's do that.
All right.
So with that, and then What did you say, Dante? What's the weight for the whip and the armor?
Armor coat 20, whip 2, short sword 2.
So that's 25 around there. Damn, that's 75 pounds. That's 55 pounds extra. Is Nox okay?
Well, it puts me at medium load, but that's it.
Okay.
I mean, maybe like, I would ask about a chest before like departing. Like, I would see Nox just like lugging this like chest and be like, "So, what's up with the chest?"
Oh, Muna told me to carry it.
All right, what's in the chest?
I don't know.
What's
I
in the
have not looked.
chest?
What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
It's like this.
Muna did say not to show you what's in it. So you will have to ask either Muna or Benji.
I just turned to Muna, give him an eyebrow raise.
Benji?
I look between Muna and Leonard, and I'm just like, some cool stuff.
I found it. I mean, I'm gonna share it, but I found it. So
But you can't use any of it, can
no,
you?
but it's just like let me study them, and then I'll tell you all what they do. Just
And
like the candelabra.
Alright, Nox, open up their chest. I want to see what's inside.
Let's just.
Muna said not to. Is this captain's orders?
Sure, captain's orders. Open up that chest.
Okay.
Okay. Put the chest down. Open it up. And it's just like, like Leonard, what you see is a incredibly elegant short sword, fine gilded handle, ornamental handle blade, keen in its sharpness. Looks like it's super sharp, almost like perfectly sharp. You're like, either somebody has taken care of this or it's enchanted. You see a leathered armored coat of arms, just like the colors, primarily brown overcoat with like metal shoulder pads and coatings, gauntlet included, with like fringes of red and black throughout. Badass belt and buckle included as well. Just the top part. Who knows what you're... and then the whip. A crimson whip with a golden, also gilded handle. Oh, and a huge pouch of gold. Or huge pouch where you find that there is these platinum pieces and jewelry, gems, a small little orb.
Yeah, Leonard just when he sees this is like, he has the expression of like a kid who like finds that his dad is like his favorite superhero, and he's like found his like costume or uniform or whatever, and he's just like eyes wide and bright, and he's just like, all of my days, I never thought I'd see this. And he like very what's the word, not revelant, yeah, but like he takes the whip out with reverence.
Oh,
Nein. While he does that, I go past and mutter so that he can hear it. Aha, and who gave me shit for wanting that book? And I just walk past.
That book had shadows coming out of it and was found in You told us the story. You told us the story of the book.
It is the same. It is the same.
Yeah, a cursed evil book, and the legacy of heroic
We don't know
monster
if
slayers.
we do
Totally
not
the same
know.
thing.
We do not know if that shit is cursed too.
Yeah, it could be. That's why I
And
said,
still he's
like,
sitting there.
Leonard, I should study that before, because I think it's only fair. Briar let me study the book before they used it. Even though I said there was enchanted magic in there, it's like, at least there was a forewarning. So you shouldn't touch it right now. Does
Now you
Leonard?
I have like access to every like cleric like spell and cantrip and shit, right?
Yes, technically.
I think so,
Right.
but you have to prepare them.
You have to prepare it though. Start
No, I
of
have
the day.
to prepare.
Of course.
Hmm.
You ain't a wizard.
Well, wizards also prepare as well.
Don't ruin it for me, Jacob. Come on.
Sorcerer would be more apt.
But they don't have no
Alright.
spells. Oh, they do have.
I'm missing like I have 3 out of 4 cantrips, so because I prepared the detect magic.
Roll d20 high, you get it. Low, you do not.
Damn it!
No, not today.
I just looked 2 minutes. Do you have detect magic?
I always do.
Alright, please cast it.
Wait, hold on. We're walking here. We're walking over here. It's like, what are you doing? You can't just do this. Okay, boom. Does detect magic real quick? Because it takes like a second for him to cast. Boom. He definitely says it's enchanted. It's magical items. But he'll need to actually use spellcraft to actually sit down and actually use a spellcraft check to tell if they're cursed. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome. All right. So, Nox, Muna motions you to resume carrying the treasure chest.
Yep, I'll do so.
And you guys continue on for the rest of the day. Does anyone else go over anything or talk about anything during the journey? No? Okay. So,
And
as
they're
you...
just staring at that chest like a kid before Christmas staring at like the presents beneath the tree.
I cast fireball on it.
Nox
You're gonna
just...
cast fireball on me?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
carrying
carrying it.
just on the chest.
I believe you can fireball with pinpoint accuracy.
Yes, it's just like darts.
Oh my gosh. So
Except I'm pretty sure you can't target the items on people.
You-
Usually with that spell.
day turns into night. And I would say like during the journey as well, even though you guys kind of, it's such a pleasant walk, right? Like you guys been trekking through the heart of the jungles and stuff like that. Like it's thick, dense here along the path, along the shoreline. It's more like a normal road. Deep grooves and like dirt packed, hard, tight. You know, it's like something of like a semblance of normality in such a long time, besides a wooden deck rocking back and forth on the ship and treacherous jungle footing. It's like almost feels normal. And might even tell jokes and laugh here and there. As day turns into night, you guys begin to see the ship. And no! As night begins to get dark, you guys begin to get a little tired. Let me get a fortitude save from Benji and Briar. Nice. 50 XP for Briar.
Hold up.
Ooh. You just need a +1.
Yep, hold up.
Nice. 50 XP for Benji. Let me get a 42 save from everyone else. Where are the saves here? Okay, here it is. Oh! Muna is fatigued. I'll take a cookie too. Ooh, that's a good cookie. Damn. Leonard, you're feeling good, bro.
I don't feel like I'm walking, I'm just staring at that chest.
You're like just staring, walking behind Knox. It's just like drooling.
Nothing else exists.
Okay. And Muna, his jealousy just keeps like having him trip against shit. He keeps muttering the phrase, "Who do I have to suck off to get a chest like that?" Because he, who do I have to fucking suck? All right. And you guys continue on. You see the shoreline. In the distance, you hear the waves begin to lap against the shoreline. You hear the sounds of, like, in the distance, wind, gulls, the wind like flapping against the leaves of the trees. The beach opens up to you. First, you see a ship, small in size. It looks on like it's floating on the water, but something's off. Benji, you're probably the quickest one to spot this, but half of the ship is submerged right off of the shore. As you guys walk onto the beach, you see a large campfire about halfway down towards the beach. And then you look out into the bay, and there are no ships.
Well, damn.
This is what you see. Sitting by the campfire, though, you see a group of huddled people. You can make them out. You see, as one by one, as you guys get closer, do you guys say anything?
The ship is gone.
So he was telling the
But
truth
I
about
know,
that.
but I know in my heart that Owlbear is around here. He would not have left without me.
Sandara stands up. Rosie also stands up next to the fire. And that's it.
Well,
No, I'm joking. There is also a telltale sign. A large hulking man also stands up. And he says, "Oh, I told you. My brother would always come back."
Of
Sandara,
course. I am glad you are okay.
Sandara
Like
waves.
starfish armor?
No, he's tarred and feathered.
Ah,
I remember, like, when you first met him, he was tarred and feathered.
Yeah.
Starfish armor? That'd be sick as shit. No, this is much more sadder.
you can just imagine him like going around the beach while waiting, finding dead starfish, and then like
Sticking
sticking
them
on
on.
his like arms.
That's amazing. Sandara like waves. "Hello there. Welcome back. I'm glad to see all of you alive." Rosie is like, "Alright, well, what do we do now? Shit."
What happened?
Well, you know. Well, you don't. I mean, it all happened really quick, but Captain White Winds sent some of his men on board. They were making buddies, making chum with us. Really pleasant people. And then, a few days go by. They're on their ship. We're on ours. We're waiting. And then, all of a sudden, I guess Captain White Winds came back. Started giving out orders. Eventually, one of the crew came aboard again. But they were doing that occasionally anyways. Just, to chat and trade and ship. Things like that. And so we weren't really thinking too much of it, but they were armed this time. And that fucking bitch, the red-headed one, she was with them. She pretty much told all of us that they were going to take the ship, the cargo. Anyone who wanted to stay would get an equal cut like they would have gotten last time, even under you. And anyone who didn't want to stay were free to go. But they were really insistent that any type of violence or anything like that would be just a really bad idea. Of course, little did I know that they already recruited half of the ship. Fucking Jape. Phipps. Sill. I was rather surprised when, but yeah, that's what happened. They took it.
At least you didn't get armed.
He asked me to come with him, and I said no. And for a second, I saw it. He I saw it. It was like almost as if he was like, should I just take her anyway or not? And I was scared for a second. But then he just walked away. Let us go. But and then Albert's like, I'm sorry. Albert wanted to fight, but everyone said no.
It's okay, brother. It was better not to fight. I would not have wanted to see you harm.
Yeah. All of your lives are worth more than that ship and the crap on it.
You could say that again. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit, though. You know what they told us? Do you know what they fucking told us? You know what we were fucking sitting on top of, sleeping on top of every fucking night? Over 300,000 fucking gold coins worth of cargo. Did you all know that?
Not
Yeah,
really.
How come I wasn't told? What the fuck?
I knew it was a lot, but not that much. Yeah.
You could buy a fucking island with that kind of gold. What? Of course they fucking took it. All it did was take one fucking idiot to let them into the hold. And then Sindara was like, I'm not the captain. I was never the captain. I mean, I was I put in charge? No. Everyone took a look at the hold. It's not my fault. How am I supposed to? And then they saw the two start arguing. Seems like Rosie is blaming Sindara for letting somebody see the hold on the other crew, and then which led to probably that they're blaming themselves pretty much, right? She's blaming Sindara.
I'm just gonna interject and be like, well, it doesn't really matter whose fault it is. What's done is done. Let's just pick ourselves up and move on.
Mm-hmm. And how do we get off of this island?
That's the
Right.
next thing we
What
have
the
to
fuck
figure
happened
out.
to you? Wait, come closer to the light. What's wrong with you?
The hand
Just
sticking
come
out
with
of
me.
Brian's
I
Okay.
said I would get rid of it before we go to Wicked Scripts.
You did?
So,
So did you?
yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
okay,
probably
okay.
fed it to the dinosaurs.
Sure. They're not with you
Gosh.
right now. They've ran off by themselves, but
I think our shorter question would be, what's not wrong with Briar?
Oh, and what's not wrong with you, dude? I take Rose's hand and
Oh my god,
go
you're a
a little
fucking
bit of
cold
it.
as shit. Where are we
I'm
going?
gonna explain it to you,
Wait, hold on.
but
She like takes her hand away. It's like, wait. First of all, no fucking man's gonna to take me anywhere where I don't want to go. So you can try to leave me off. I'm gonna kick you in the fucking nuts if you try that shit again. And second, I want to know more about what like everyone is doing and what we're going to do next. Kind of like, do you have?
okay. But then you just
We'll talk later. We'll talk later. If you don't mind. We'll talk a little later.
yeah.
It's not a big deal.
But I'm not just talking to you if anyone else is around.
Is there a secret?
It's not what everyone needs to know.
All right.
I'd like to just as they're talking there, walk up to my brother and just ask him. So, brother, they took the ship.
Yes.
What happened to picture of pretty lady?
Oh. Me shrugs.
Oh, so they took
Oh.
that too.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It happened fast. Albert
do not
wanted to
need-
fight. I wanted to fight, but
I know, but I think it was best not to fight.
maybe. Yeah.
I am sad painting is gone, but I would have been even more sad to lose you.
I'm glad you're safe too, brother. Really. And he's gonna try to go in for a hug.
Hell yeah.
All right. You got two of them hugging. Rosie's still staring at Briar, and Sindora, she's like crying. Like tears are like just after comes like what Rosie said about like how it was Sindora's fault. And then you hear, why is everyone crying like little girls and complaining and bitching? And from the forest comes the one and only Crimson Cogward.
Hell yeah.
And on his back, he has a like tube of some sort, and it's like almost like a a bedroll that like has been wrapped up, or like not a bedroll. You guys didn't have bedrolls, like a hammock that's been like hastily wrapped up. And you see him walk up to you, Knox. How you doing, big fella? Glad to see you alive.
I am a bit saddened. I lost my painting.
He smiles. Puts a hand on your shoulder. And this is the guy who hated your guts earlier. Takes the wrapping off, unwraps it, and before you is your portrait of Shaylin. I saved it.
Knox's eyes go wide.
There's no way I was
Oh.
gonna let those rat bastards take this.
You saved this for me?
Oh yeah, man.
I cannot thank you enough. Can I give you a hug?
No. Nope.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Roll diplomacy check. With advantage. Okay. He's like, just a small one. Do it quick.
Right. I give him big one.
He's like, oh, damn it, Knox. When you put him down, you see like a little tear in his eye. He's like, hey, man, I've been a pirate for a long time, a sailor. And I have never seen anything as beautiful as what you drew here.
I truly cannot thank you enough. I know that Briar told me that I may have annoyed you sometimes, and I am sorry about that. But if you ever need any sort of help, just ask, and I will do everything I can.
Well, do you have 300,000 gold pieces?
I have some. Take out my coin pouch.
Nah, I'm
You
joking.
don't.
You keep that, Knox. It's okay. I hope you guys understand that we chose you over him. And gun to the head, cannon to the head. If you ask me to pick again right now, I would pick you guys again. I'd pick
Your
Knox.
Give him a nod.
Cheers start welling up in Noctis' eyes.
He's gonna go ahead and pat you on the shoulder, Knox. You're a good man.
You too.
And then that's when you hear Sindar just go. Just starts to weep. Just weeping.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for you to finish. I'm gonna like approach and put my arm on her shoulder.
No, just
be
like seeing all that too, and just like she just starts to cry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was like crying in the background, and then she just started like.
No,
Getting
like I
louder
mean,
and
she was weeping a little, like she was crying, like tears were rolling down her face and stuff. But like after seeing just what happened, she's just now like fully weeping. And Rosie's just like, yeah, I mean, it was like almost like when we were here during the morning, or like when it happened, we were just like in shock. And so for like the first, I don't know, 4 hours or some shit, like we were all like just waiting, thinking it was a joke. They were going to come back. But then like after hour 6, and like it was getting fucking hot. And we're getting burnt out in the fucking beach, so we had to go into the fucking forest. But there's like these fucking little fucking dinosaur things out there in the forest. So then Owlbear, me, and Sandora and Cog all had to fight them fucking out. We killed like about 10 of those fuckers, ate them, and they taste like chicken. And then like when it started getting dark, we are like, okay, so now we're fucked. So we should probably wait here by the beach, because then that's where you'll find us. So we got the campfire, and here we go.
The dinosaurs are friends.
No, they're not.
Well, I mean, like I said before, I don't really care about the ship and the stuff on it. I'm glad you guys are okay. Now let's figure out how to get off this fucking island.
It's not an island. We're like on like a main continent here. We already knew this. Oh yeah, Ambrose. They fucking took him. Let's go. It was like almost like no, they took him. They took. I don't know. Like it was just gone. It was just like I didn't even see him. He was getting good too, so I don't think so. I think he would have stayed. Like he was waiting for you all to come back so that he can thank you all. You know what I mean? Like he was like at that stage where he was like, "Oh my god, like I'm getting good again." But then, well, I think, well, and then she like kind of, and Sandara's like, "How about you tell them, Rosie? How about you tell them? Go on. You want to blame it on me? Go on." And she's like, "Okay, we're fucking bored. You guys were going for like fucking days, right? And the other ship people, they had, you know, some drink. They asked. What?
You got him drunk again, didn't you?
No, no, I didn't get him drunk. But like, I might have invited a few friends who had some alcohol on them, who might have drank a little bit, but no, I didn't. I didn't feed it to him.
Why did they take Ambrose by force and not you guys?
Whitemans had a very good interest for Ambrose from the start when he saw him first. You know, that whole he was some navigator or some what was he in Cal
Yeah, you're right.
navigator? Yeah, because he was some super great navigator before he got like that one quack of a man that he was now. A little while, like you little while saw it at first meeting too with White Winds.
That rings a bell, yeah. I don't think they're gonna harm him. If he did take him for his navigation skills, hopefully he will help him sober up, get his shit together. Alright, first we gotta figure out how to get off this. No, how to get off here. So we can either go for the jungle and reach the other side and find something, or and then I turn around to the sea. There's like a half sunken ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Could we salvage that ship?
I don't know anything about building ships, but I guess we could try.
Like, I mean, we all sailors know a little bit of. Yeah, if am I the most veteran sailor here? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I know a little bit about repairs, and patching up, but that over there, that's. I mean,
How was it sunk?
I don't know. But like most commonly, how they would scuttle something is by just damaging the hull. I'm not sure how they would get that done without like a cannonball or gunpowder or something like that.
Did they ever find White Wind's father?
No, we didn't.
No, not we. Did they find him since they left?
Let's see. Let's all of you roll d20 for one of the characters each. And
Nope.
Nope.
all right, Benji. All of you guys can take a cookie, and Benji, you get 100 XP. Which you pick? Which one knows the answer here?
Sindara.
Sundar is just like, I asked Captain Whitewinds that question, and he just shrugged. And he said the old man was likely dead.
Huh.
He looked. I did a sense motive on him, and he looked genuinely hurt. But I understand. Like, it's like almost as if he is trying to make lemonade from lemons, the best of a bad situation. I don't know. They'll have to get those shellish ships squibbed somewhere. They can't just be roaming around with stolen empire good. I mean,
Yeah, that's right. We're in a place where they scrub ships. Do they maybe have supplies to repair? Maybe even like make a ship here?
I mean, yeah, there is
That's not in
supplies.
can.
Yeah, we do
Do you
have
know how
supplies.
to make a ship?
No, nope. That's what the problem is. Is like I can do patch jobs. I don't know how to refit a ship. But I guess if time is all we have, then the first thing we'll have to do is try to unsink that ship somehow, and then get it on shore, and then we can work on it. But if we can't even do that, then there's no point of that. Like, just might as well leave that there. That's why when sometimes you travel around, you see sunken ships like that, because the amount of work it'll take to fix them is just more. Like, there's other ways. Probably build a new ship easier, because we got to get that ship on the land.
Also, the wood would be pretty
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to like,
damaged.
yeah. So since it's recent, it might be worth saving. But if we wait and wait and wait, then eventually it's like no point.
I can just tell if Whitewinds should ever contact me again through that mental thing. I'm just lying and say we found his father.
I mean, shit though. If there's anyone who can build us a new ship, or know how to like repair that one or something, it would be his father. Probably the best ship maker, ship repairer person ever.
We should find him, no?
If he's still alive.
The cock is just like, fuck. I was gonna retire.
I mean, you can still do that. If that's what you want to do.
Where, Captain Leonard? Where would I retire now?
Yeah, Captain Leonard. What are we gonna
With
do?
all your big fucking speeches and shit. I'm gonna conquer the land and all that good shit, that all the booty. Fuck. Yeah, no, that's not fair. That's not fair. I know. You didn't see this coming either. No one did.
Yeah, you're frustrated. I understand. I meant when we get out of this place, when we get back to civilizations, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
But alright, so could we make a makeshift raft, go to that ship over there, tie some ropes around it, try to pull it to shore?
Yeah, I mean, it is nighttime. No, we had a crazy day. I'm not gonna do any work tonight.
No, I don't mean right now. I'm just throwing out an
I'm-
idea.
I'm lifting my hand. I don't wanna be like negative, but I don't think I'm strong enough to be of any help.
I mean, anybody can help. Just pull with everybody else. It's better than without you, but I'm just throwing out ideas.
It would be a lot easier if we would find like a big dinosaur and have that.
Not again. Not again.
No,
Never again.
we barely survived that fucking giant monstrosity. I'm not going back anywhere near it.
Even the small dinosaurs would probably be stronger than I am. Do we have horses here?
We're not gonna summon horses.
Are there any other
And I
people
can
here?
also make us big, easier to pull.
That is true. Are there any other people here?
people here really.
I don't mean in this like bonfire. I mean just like the rickety squibs area. Like I remember talking to a guy with 35 something.
Yeah, like you don't really. You can always check, but I mean, the others will probably tell you like the majority of them joined Captain Whitewind's as a way to get off this place, and then the few remaining have traveled along the shoreline down past, like around, like they went away, like they're like traveling down the shoreline.
Well, maybe they know something we don't. Maybe that's a way to a different settlement, another ship there they could get on, or something like that. We can't recover that ship. Maybe we just follow them.
What would following them bring us, though? I mean, yes, the cargo's valuable, but we
No,
have
not
one.
following. Not following the people that just went together, following the shoreline.
Oh,
Maybe they
okay.
went to a different settlement.
Oh, but I would like if I find if I run into Captain Whitewinds again, I would like to slap him.
You do
Good.
that, but we are not associating with you when you do.
Oh yeah, you don't. It's just personal.
If I die because of you, I'm gonna haunt you.
It's okay. I promise you the same with your slave master.
Okay, fair.
Good.
Alright, well, let's just get some rest and we'll figure shit out in the morning.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll take second watch. And I flop over in a little ball.
I'll take first.
The four this will volunteer to do watch instead for you guys, since you guys do look more remarkably tired than the others. Okay, so
And before I go to sleep, I would like to talk to Sindara.
okay, what do you say?
Like I invite her like a bit farther away from the group so we can talk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna look at her and be like, "So, how are you?"
She's not gonna look at you and she's like, I don't feel good. For a lot of reasons. And I'm just so confused now. Not just like what's happening, what has happened, but also like me, myself, internally is confused. Just everything. I'm just confused about everything.
Kind of looks like he's a bit in thought, and he just kind of like mumbles, I guess everything balances itself out. And he's gonna look at her and it's like, now where you're confused about everything. For the first time in, well, probably a year or longer, I'm trying to I'm understanding better.
So you understand why all of this is happening?
No, not this. Just myself and my purpose.
Yeah. Interesting. That is really weird that you say that, because it almost feels like I have lost my sense of purpose and my sense of person. I don't know. So, when Captain Whitewinds asked me to go with him, I'm going to be honest, I was tempted. He's a pirate or a free captain. We have booty, plunder. It should have been the decision to go with them. I knew that's what Besmara would want. But I didn't. I don't know why.
Well, whatever the reason, I'm glad you stayed.
And Rosie's right. I shouldn't have let them on the ship. I should have been stricter with the crew. But we just have been through so much. I didn't want to be like, you can't do this, you can't do that.
What's done is done. Best you can do right now is learn. Live and learn.
Where were you? Where did you guys go?
He gets like a very tired look on his face and is like, I have a story to tell you. And he's gonna spend like, I guess, half an hour just going through everything that happened since they left. The undead, the crypt, the ghost, the shadowy book, going down, discovering Mesma. What's his name?
Mal? Yes.
Melias? And then like during that part he would also fill her in on like who his family is and what they do and stuff. And then like the being chased by a giant dinosaur, and then the log camp with the talking cat. He's gonna leave out Briar becoming an undead. But he probably like shows something with his emotion that he's like something that he regrets happened there, but he didn't want to say, kind of thing.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, holy shit. That is... I mean, what I was talking about just now just seems so significant. It's like... That is the craziest story I've ever heard. I'm really glad we didn't get to go with you, but at the same time, a part of me kind of wishes that, like, because I don't, this is so, like, crazy that I almost don't believe it. I kind of like that, like, feeling where you're like, oh, I would not want to be in that situation, but I kind of do want to see what that would look like type of situation.
I kind of get what you mean, but honestly, I'm really glad you weren't there to meet Melias, because his just aura was pure terror. It was the most scared I was ever in my life.
And you said he almost killed Muna?
Yeah.
How?
And I was in the presence of a undead elder dragon who tried to like invade my mind. Wasn't even half as scared as I was then.
Wow. Wow. And then what happened? Like, how did he just let you go?
He gets that like kind of like guilty look, and he's like, it's not my story to tell. Ask Briar tomorrow when you get a chance.
She gets a 24 on her sense motive.
I mean, she can sense that, like, Leonard has, like, he's feeling guilt right now and regret.
Okay. So at that site, she's just like, we caught some fish, and we caught some crab. Have you ever had octopus before? Grilled
Actually, I have, no.
octopus? You're in for a treat.
Calamari.
And for the rest of the night, like you guys are she's just trying to feed you octopus, and depending on if Leonard wants to eat it or not.
He's probably, like, skittish, but he obviously likes her, so he wants to, like, kind of, like, indulge her in, like, this. So he's gonna, like, try to eat it, but probably, like, at first be like, oh god, why am I doing this?
Okay.
Yeah,
If
he's like,
you acquiesce and eat it eventually, then she's gonna start trying to find other weird looking shit on the beach to cook and feed you. Like seaweed, starfish, clams, like whatever she can find. And just seeing how much you'll eat.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
I-
he's gonna eat the octopus because he's know it's edible, but like when she brings a starfish, he's like, alright, no, alright,
you've had this before.
safe word, win the
You,
safe
wait,
word.
wait. Yeah, have you had starfish before?
No, and I don't think I don't
You
wanna.
should trust. You should trust me. Roll sense motive. And I'll just roll one simple diplomacy check for her. Oh, it's not good. It's not good.
Alright, sense motive. There it is.
Let me get some cookies.
Oh my
Oh
god,
shit!
barely.
Oh, she actually beats you. So
Oh, fuck.
yeah, she has modifiers to that. Okay, so holy shit, you can take 50 XP, or I'll say 150 XP for this whole moment, where it's a joke. She's not like trying to actually feed it to you, just to see if you'll eat it or not. And if you do, she'll just be like, oh, you know, it's a joke, and like messing around. Just wanted to see how, well, if you would eat it or not. So once that is finished, she'll apologize. And to make you feel better, she'll also eat some herself. And it is, I don't know what a starfish tastes like, but I'm assuming it's gross as fuck. So
No idea.
I'm assuming it probably tastes bad. I might be wrong. Who knows? Okay.
I mean,
and-
there are some starfish that are edible. I haven't had it, but I know it is a thing.
I didn't know. I thought they were more like rockish. Anyways, so
Very soft inside stuff.
are they?
Yeah.
I've only touched
Have
the
like,
outside of them. There's kind of
Yeah, I've touched stuff before. They have like a
dead one.
rough kind of skin, at least the one that I touched. That
Yeah.
like rough skin, and it felt extremely like soft, gooey inside, almost.
wow. Ew, slimy like almost.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
aloe?
Again, like the surface of it, like the skin is like
Yeah.
rough and
Right.
coarse, but you can feel if you like press on it a little bit that it's extremely squishy
Yeah,
and soft.
Nice.
nothing I would like to.
Okay. So, yeah, and then like you guys start to laugh a little bit and joke. So 150 XP there. And then you guys just like both kind of naturally fall asleep around the campfire. I'm assuming everyone is going to sleep around the campfire.
Yeah,
The-
unless I'm just waiting for Rosie to come to me now.
Yeah. So eventually, you know, you guys catch the eyes. Rosie kind of like asks you to meet her away. And in secret, when you guys meet, she takes out a flask, takes a swig of it, hands it to you. Seems like you might need some.
Did I drink after being turned?
Did you? Did you drink?
think you have.
Probably would have tried.
Maybe you maybe drunk some blood.
Blah, blah, blah.
Did you?
I probably would have tried, just as a
Just
try if the
drink some
meat
water?
would do anything before I gave the provisions away after being like, yep, I don't need these anymore. They don't do shit to me. Probably drank that too.
Okay. So if you drank some water, it's fine. Doesn't seem to affect you in any way. You don't feel thirsty though, that's for sure. And how the water eventually is gonna come out, well, it's up to you. And maybe it will just keep your whole waste system the same as if you were living.
I guess I just look at it and I'm like, I think you need that more than I do.
Well, no doubt. But I was just offering it because I'm a fucking nice lad. That's why. Because I fucking manners. That's why I fucking offered it. Jesus.
No, thanks.
What the fuck is
I'm
wrong
done
with you?
enough.
What happened? What's going on? You're acting like a fucking vampire or something
I
all of a
don't know
sudden.
how to
You want to
explain
drink
it
my
in the
blood or
first-
something?
Oh, I wish.
You wish? You wish you were a vampire so you can suck my blood?
Oh no, I wish I could suck blood.
What? Why? It's a weird thing to say. You're weird.
And you said I feel cold to the touch.
You do. It's because you were fucking walking out there in the nighttime, probably. Just
I
you meant, but
just don't
that's why we
know.
warmed up.
Yeah, we warmed up. I hold out my hand.
She looks at you. You roll a diplomacy check. She has a 21.
And I have a 23.
So she touches your hand again, and she's like, "Oh shit, it's like colder than last time." The fuck?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of how to start. You know, we were looking for Whiteman's dad,
All right.
and we kind of found this underground
Oh shit.
library thing.
Say no more. When you fucking start talking
Uh,
about underground shit, oh my god.
You can't say a word to anyone of what I'm telling you right now, okay? Because
Oh, this is some heavy shit. Oh my god.
I'm not. Like, honestly, you have to promise.
What is going on? What happened to you? Just fucking spit it out.
Just swear that you don't tell
All right, I
anyone
swear, I promise on my mom's grave.
There was a fucking old vampire in there.
Oh no. Oh no.
And
She's like
he kinda
shaking
was
her
like,
head now.
He's killing everyone. He's going
Oh.
after everyone because I have some weird artifact.
You have a weird
That
artifact
he can't.
this whole time
Yeah,
on you.
he
Just
can't.
weird.
I
It's just
I didn't know that, Rosie. I didn't know.
What
and
is it?
he was like, give
the
it
fuck is-
to me, and I couldn't.
what?
So he was like, if I don't go with him. He's just gonna chase everyone.
No, but what is the
time and
artifact?
kill
Like,
them.
what was it?
It's a present that I got from the vampire that I was serving before.
And you still
That I told
kept
you
you
about.
still kept it? Like you just carried it around? Is it expensive or something? Like, why'd you keep it?
Because I don't know who I am without my flute.
Oh my god, it's the flute! The fucking thing that you always play on the ship.
It doesn't affect any of you. It's just
How would I
affecting the
know? How would
vampire.
you know? Oh my goodness.
Anyway, calm down. We don't need to wake everyone up, okay?
Are you
Please.
telling me the flute that you've been playing on the ship every fucking day, every fucking night, the shit that we're like dancing to and having a joyous time, that belonged to your old fucking slave owner who was also a vampire and killed all these people?
But you had a good time while I was playing it.
Oh my god. And then you're
Anyway,
saying now it's an artifact and that another vampire is out there who wants that fucking flute?
Yeah, so he said he's gonna chase everyone else who was with me and torture them or kill them if I
Oh,
don't
no.
come with him, but I didn't want to be under vampire again. So he was like, he's gonna turn me so he can know where I am and leaves everyone else.
So he knows where
alone.
you are right now. Like as we're fucking speaking right now.
Anyway, I'm not really a vampire because I don't drink.
You're not really a vampire. Okay, well good. But answer my question. That means he knows where you are right now.
Well, he has an affliction that would give me my food. Because I have a craving for 100 people.
What the hell do you mean by... So you eat corpses? Like dead people?
No, undead.
What the hell is undead? Oh, like other vampires? You gotta eat yourself? Oh my god! Oh my god, you have to eat other vampires to survive? Do you eat yourself? Do you regenerate and then eat yourself?
Do you know how hard it is for me to get food right now? And I have
Why?
this
You can
hunger
eat it
in the
yourself.
back of my head. Why would I fucking eat myself?
I don't know. Where are you gonna find all the undead?
I can't even tell you that I'm not a cannibal right now.
Debatable.
So where have you been getting your food?
Well, that other vampire has the affliction that undead are following him, so there was like some still lying around.
Oh. Jesus.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do when I get
Oh my
hungry
god,
again, you
come
know?
closer a little
So-
bit. Come a little bit closer. Oh my god. Those are no
I
teeth.
actually lean away.
Are those no teeth? What the fuck happened to your mouth? Wow. This is insane.
I'm not like some pet that's in a window to look at. I
Are you
slightly
fucking
push
kidding
him
me
back.
right now? Are you kidding me? If I fucking grew a tail right now, you're telling me you're not going to want to see it? You're gonna be respectful and be like, oh, if you want to show me the tail, you show me the tail.
Well, tails are not that uncommon. Like I have 3.
Okay. What?
She saw me in my kitsune form.
Doesn't mean she remembers it. I have 3 tails. The hell? Okay, but what if I like just got a random eye on on my neck, the back of my neck. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to see it.
I don't know. Maybe it would probably be a thing for a doctor to don't look at.
What if I grew a nice pair of cojones? Just randomly. Just in the side of my thigh or some shit. You don't want to see it?
Yeah, okay, I get it.
You're going to want to
Just-
look at it. But what you need to do is drink some of this. Hands the flask over to you. And you have to tell me, honestly, how the hell are you going to eat your food? And also, this is contagious.
Well, I take a sip first and then I'm like, I still don't fucking know how I eat my food. That's also why I don't know how long it's gonna take until this comes out to everyone, but I don't want to have everyone know about it right now. And also, I don't think it's contagious. Maybe if I bite someone like a vampire does, like I was turned. But then I don't know if this affliction is only me and someone else I bite is going to drink blood again. Or if they are like me. And I also don't want to try it.
Alright. Well, that's a lot to take in.
Yeah. Imagine how I felt. I'm still kind of in denial.
Have you eaten? Have you?
did,
Oh
like,
no! So
yeah,
how are you in denial? So you ate it. What does it taste like? What does it taste like?
I don't want to think about it.
Does it taste bad?
No, and you know, that's the thing. I think I get to understand my former master better, but I don't want to. Because I don't want to be like, oh, I kinda understand you. I want to hate him. I want to fucking hate him with my full being, but it's like the hunger in the back of your head that is like always present, and it's like, oh well,
Oh shit! So it is.
people lived like that with like hundreds of years. I would go insane. Maybe I'm going insane.
Look, I mean, I don't want you to feel like you're going insane. You seem pretty what do you say? Like, you know, okay to me for now. I mean, it's just a lot. It's a lot to take in, you know.
You know, at least the good
I think
side
this is like pretty shocking news, to be honest. I mean, how could I know?
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, you're talking about like eating on dead corpses?
Yeah.
So, have you
I mean, the good
tried
thing is
eating
I'm
just
not-
regular food and seen if you would like just be cool? Have you tried eating something normal?
It just doesn't do it for me. It's like, meh.
Maybe there's something else, like a potion or like, you know, like a cure for this shit, or like, you know, like some sort of herb out there.
Yeah, that's what our kind captain also said. Like, he swore he will find a cure. Because he was also the one who attacked the vampire when I was like, okay, let's talk first. And he was like, oh well, no, let's just attack it. And then he didn't do a single scratch because that vampire was way too powerful. But I didn't mention that, okay?
Okay. Oh.
But yeah, our captain promised to find a...
Oh
We'll never
no!
find out.
We'll never find
Oh.
out.
She's gone. She's gone.
I'm released from my oath.
The captain of what the SSA made up.
Yeah. Captain what?
Oh no, Nina's gone for a while now. Shit.
Oh no.
There
We
you go.
will never know.
The fucking vampire got her.
Okay, so all of you guys, anyone else would like to do this? Because I don't know when Nina's coming back. Oh, there she is.
Oh.
Yay!
I'm back! Yeah, I don't know what was the last thing you heard though.
Something about the captain.
Was kind enough to do something.
Was kind enough to promise that he'll find a cure, even though I don't know if there's going to be a cure.
Well,
Because let's be honest, I guess if there's a cure, there would be like a lot of vampires swarming to it.
oh, well, yeah, I guess. But you're not a vampire, right?
At least not a normal one. Like, I'm not going out to attack you in your sleep to drink your blood.
Right. So you're a vampire that eats undead people.
Yes.
Right. And you don't
Vampires,
want to drink
zombies.
blood. You don't want to drink my blood at all? Can I, like, maybe we'll do a quick test just to see if you're like, I want your blood or something like that? I'm going to do it. Okay.
believe-
Takes out a dagger, right down
What?
her palm. Go on. Go on. We need to know. Like,
I honestly don't.
we need to know. We honestly need to know.
I honestly don't feel any desire to drink your blood.
I want you to taste it though. Still. Drink it.
You read too many of your novels.
No. Do it.
And that's how Nina got hepatitis C.
You got AIDS now, bitch. No. Nah, it's fucked up. Drink it. And then I can trust you.
I'll take my hand, I guess, like my finger, and swipe some of her blood on my finger, and be like, I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, I honestly do not feel any
Go on.
desire to.
Please. For me. For me. Please. Come on.
What do you get out of that?
So I know you're not a vicious, blood drinking vampire. So that's going to drink all our blood while we sleep. So
I look at her while I taste her blood. God.
anything? You feel anything?
No! I do not drink blood.
I don't know. Try some more.
No! Come on! Don't hurt yourself. It's
Are you sure? You don't want any of this?
absolute.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
She really didn't want any of it.
Turns into a bat. Flies off. Alright. Does anyone else do anything else? Before you guys all go to
Benji's
bed.
sleeping.
I'd like to do something.
Okay.
First thing I'd like to do is I would like to give Hog 50 XP.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me look at my stat sheets. Okay. The Albert,
Because he
Rosie,
deserves it.
Cog got 50. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Alright. The second thing, as Nox is going to sleep, he'd like to...
It just doesn't like me anymore.
Yeah. All right. So just really quick, wrapping up your side of the thing. I'm gonna say the Rosie, 150 XP for Briar there. Well, like, the rest of the night, Rosie just constantly asks you questions, or you guys just kind of talk about like what happened on the ship, and during the party and stuff. And is there any like final comment or statement that you want to?
Yeah, I was just saying like that with like that hangers thing is saying like, yeah, you don't need that, but as soon as there's like an undead, it's like, yep, that's what you need. It's going to taste good. But like as soon as I come back to my senses, it's like, what have I done? But at least since I still think, what have I done? That means I'm not really a monster yet at this point.
It's like post-not
Yeah.
clarity.
Okay.
At least I hope.
And then I think the conversation will naturally go to like Rosie, like Leonard promises a cure. Rosie promises an end if you ever become a monster. She'll put you down.
Okay, thanks.
Like
I
she won't make.
appreciate
She'll
that.
make sure that it won't happen.
I appreciate that.
Okay. All right. So you give Nox, you give Cog some XP.
Yep.
What else?
And as Nox is lying down and going to bed, he'd like to just gaze at the picture he's drawn and just kind of say to himself, say to the picture, like, oh, I am glad I did not lose you. Oh no. Somehow I feel like you have guided me a bit. And I think I could use a bit more, if it is not too much to ask. My friend says we need to find the man. If only you could point me in the right direction. Some guidance, maybe.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah,
Does he fall asleep with that kind of thought in his mind?
yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, does anyone else do anything before you all fall asleep for the night?
No.
Nope.
Okay, great. So Nox, as you falling asleep, you're looking at the night stars in the sky, and eventually, like you, from time to time, you'll see like a shooting star streak by. Then the stars like slowly, gradually move, as if the sky in front of you, the night sky, was slowly revolving. And they begin to shift a little bit more erratically until the edges of the night sky are empty, and most of the stars have now congealed towards the center. and slowly but surely the stars begin to outline a face. Flowing red hair, bright blue eyes. And the face begins to speak. My boy Knox. Why search for this man?
Because he can help make ship.
No. He is all Knox. You can make the ship.
I can?
Yes. You've always had it in you.
I don't think I have a ship in me. And looks to his chest.
It is there. All you have to do is use your hands. One piece of wood at a time.
I can try.
Yes. You must. It is you who builds the ships. And the stars begin to fade back into their respective places, and Knox, the whole, has closed his eyes already. I need you to roll d20.
Right. That's a 4.
Okay. Take 250 XP. Okay. The nighttime.
Just imagined, like when Nox makes a ship, it looks good, but it's like missing the bottom part because he never sees the bottom part because it's in the water. So it just makes it the like bottom.
Oh no.
But he was in the hold with the spiders, though.
Yeah, he was, but still, whenever he sees a ship from the outside, he does like sees like part of it submerged. So like, just imagine him like just making it without that bottom part.
I love how Dante couldn't hold that in.
Oh, but I can see the logic.
All right, so you guys all wake up to the new day, the jungle in front of you. There a lot has happened. So there is. I'm not sure what you guys are going to do, but I think one thing we can do, and I'll leave it up to you guys, is
Identify the thing or make sure it's not cursed.
just wrap up some loose ends for real quick, and then like use next week to determine on what you guys want to do. So look at the chest. What do you guys think?
So
Or do you want to plan on what you want to do next, or just wrap up loose ends?
I have off tomorrow, so I'm up to anything the others decide.
I kind of want to go to bed.
Okay, all right. So if as long as there's just one, like let's just start wrapping stuff up then a little bit. What do you guys all want to wrap up here? Dante, I know you want to wrap up the chest, so we'll go ahead and do that. Muna needs to roll.
Thing is cursed.
Where's your identify? You don't have identify, you motherfucker. Ain't no
I
identify
think
here.
it's a fucking spellcraft, you dumb fucker.
Identify gives you a +10 to spellcraft.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
but
just
you can do it
spellcraft.
without the spell.
I know
You
that.
just
Yeah.
But he said, I want to identify. You need the spell identify.
you
No.
don't need the spell. The
You don't
spell
need it,
helps.
it's just a +10.
I know it's a +10. All right. So, and you also have 17 total ranks out of 16, Muna. That doesn't seem right.
Wait, you,
If you
you
recall,
did
you
give
gave-
ranks before, though.
you
Which
gave
one?
a free rank.
Oh, the sailor rank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
but
in
that's
your,
that was a 0 though. That's a 0, you motherfucker. Hold on.
like in the character sheet configurations, when you have like the skills, like you can put miscellaneous or whatever, like. So it's always like doesn't say like 17 out of 16 and shit like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then I don't know what I have to put
It
into
could also
the
be
update.
a class bonus.
all right. So let's roll this spellcraft. Which one do you want to do first?
Whip.
Whip. All right.
Yeah.
13.
First.
That is
I'm gonna-
a cookie.
Right. I'm gonna do a card.
Oh shit!
Plus
1d4.
1d4.
Okay. Well, let's go. Roll it.
2.
2. It does not succeed.
Can I use
In
another
1d4.
Oh my god!
3.
card? Nice.
What's the total? 18. It does not succeed.
What?
It's I have a DC, dude. Like it's you guys rolled. He rolled low for the first roll.
Yeah.
Why would the fuck would you keep using this? Well, it's an 18. So that's it for the cascade of cards?
Oh no, Moona has cookie.
Muna does have a D4. Would Muna use this D4? All right, let's just.
Help.
Yeah, I think he said yes.
I said no.
Somebody roll a D4.
Don't do it. No, I'm not even.
Yes.
Give
Don't
a shit.
spend my resources.
You're not fucking playing here.
Oh shit, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
Oh, damn.
That does succeed. All right, Muna, you get 100 XP. I'm just gonna write it down
Good
here.
call, Nickel.
Good call.
Fuck you
Good
all.
job, man.
100
Stealing my
XP for
pluses.
Muna. That is, it is. So when you identify this, you identify pretty much all of them. Muna describes this as some sort of legacy equipment,
Cursed.
and legacy equipment generally is magical, counted as magical equipment, but when used between users, like it's almost like the more it's worn and used by one particular soul or Edivane, it grows with them in terms of strength and power. So like the more undead and monsters that Leonard destroys, as in the killing blow, the more powerful it becomes. And each one of these items have benchmarks. So the armor works as the more damage he takes from undead and monsters, primarily undead creatures. That the more or evil undead. I would say evil or undead. Okay. The more damage he takes from them, that it's like a threshold. And then the more evil or undead creatures he destroys with the whip or the sword, they also like suck the essence of those undead things and become powerful.
Ah, damn.
Muna also realizes that there's a little bit more of a depth to these items more than just what he initially saw with the 22. There's a much higher DC. Would Muna let Leonard know that there was something he has yet to figure out, or would he just be
I
like,
think
good
when it comes
enough?
to that matter, he would be honest about that. There's something more hidden, but I don't have the resources to. He would sell it as, "Give me resources, and I might figure it out."
Yeah. Okay. That's
It's
what
not
you
that I'm
get,
not good
Leonard.
enough. I'm not good enough. I just, it's just above my, resources.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by resources?
You're not paying him enough.
Potions, magic to like discover stuff.
He also needs loot in order to identify Yo's loot.
Gotta up his salary.
I'm coin operated.
I'm not doing this for free, you know.
Toss a coin to your identifier.
Turn my ass around. Insert coin.
Okay.
Alright, well, maybe we'll do that later, but for now, I think it's safe for me to equip this. Is everybody alright with me having this?
Yep.
As if you wouldn't take it anyway.
Is that a yes or a no?
That's a yes
I
for
am
me.
okay with it. Then you have 2 whip.
2 chains.
2 chains.
I mean, then he
Briar?
can whip, and he can nay.
All right. So I was just a joke about that. I was like, this guy has 2 chains. He's so proud of 2 chains. Every song he's like, I got. Do you have 1? No, I got 2 chains. Anyways, so you don your armor, and I think that's like the change of your picture. That's what it starts. That's what it looks like. It's dope, fleek, sick, whatever you want to call it.
Dope.
Okay. Anyone else wrap anything up and during this day, like in the morning?
Nope.
I don't know what thingy thing would do, like the what's her name that Dante talked with.
Sundara?
Sundara?
Sundara.
Yeah, when said like she has to talk to Wire for the rest of the stuff.
Oh. So are you going to tell Sundara? Because then you
Not
are.
out of my own thing, because I don't know what Lena talked to her about, so I wouldn't be like, oh yes, and I got turned. I wouldn't do that.
Okay,
I
give me
just
one
talked
second.
to
Let me
Rose
roll.
because she.
Let me roll something. So I'm gonna say like she's on the fence right now whether or not to approach you with this. I think most of the members, if they do know something's up, they just kind of want to wait and not make like a commotion yet, but just kind of see eventually what's gonna happen. So I don't think anyone's gonna approach you outright. But the fact that you're in the sunlight, I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because obviously you're not a vampire, so you're not like some scary monster that can come into the night. The bad thing is you're also in sunlight, so people are going to look at you and they're like, "Oh shit, she does look." Like Briar does look different. That's for showsy. Like, there's no way that they're not gonna notice your paler skin, your more like gaunt features. You look evil, son. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but
Right.
and then I don't know if you're like bathing regularly.
I propose for what's the spell called? Prestidigitate.
Okay, if you have prestidigitation, then you're probably still clean, so that's good. And then
Running
also,
around
Leonard
blooded like hell.
does Leonard also cast Dream Feast on Briar before they go to bed.
Yeah.
And that lasts for how many days? 1 day?
Yeah.
Toss up the spell again.
One moment.
So later that night,
Yeah, I would usually
Briar.
do that, like as we're going to bed.
What does Briar dream of? It's a rich feast with their favorite food and drinks. All of you also get a long rest, and I'm gonna also add 1,000 XP to all of you.
Nice.
Briar's dream is just succulent children.
Yeah, like so. What does like Briar's dream feast look like now? I have some
Does it change
suggestions.
every day?
What? No, this is gonna be whatever. Like this is like your way of being just creative if you want to.
Yeah, what's your suggestion?
You're eating like your old favorite food, but during the dream it is it cake or not? You know that show where there's like all these things are made out of cake, but they're everyday objects? One version of that or the opposite of that. Like either they're cake shaped flesh or flesh shaped cake. You know what I mean? Like one of those. I'm not sure which one you would pick.
I guess you can eat cakes to a tea ceremony too.
Yeah. So there's like a tea ceremony, you're eating cakes. But like, is it like a hand that looks like, is it like a hand that is like a cake inside? Or is it like a cake that's like red and muscly inside?
I mean, it's probably a
That's one mean shepherd's pie.
It maybe looks it maybe got like a hand that's on the table, like presented like a cake. Like
Yeah.
Swiss rolls, how they are cut open and like decorated with like whipped cream and stuff like that.
I don't know that, but that's. I don't know many
Like
throat slit cakes, but okay.
no, but Swiss rolls that have
Oh,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
drop of whipped cream on top.
Yeah.
This is sliced open like that, but just like an arm.
Okay, and I'm gonna say
And to
this is
get
a
back-
dream. So you're in like
Maybe to get back to the Luvic theme, like maybe he had a wing and that's also on the finger.
oh, okay, I like that. And then you're in like high society, so it's like really fancy, elegant setting. Everyone around here is like having their separate tea parties and stuff. And there's just like waiters walking around with like body parts decorated, elegantly decorated with cups of like what seem to be blood. And these like little, so it's like almost like everything is normal, high society, elegant tea party with all these floofs and nobles there, but it's just the menu items been changed out to be decorated limbs. And you enjoy your meal quite pleasantly. I would say there's one person joining you in this meal. Who is it? Who's dressed up and dolled up just like Briar at this tea party, enjoying the feast?
Like from the current people? Or
Doesn't
like
matter.
past?
Anyone.
I
I would love to join tea party.
It's not.
I don't know if my I don't know if my brain would go like a tea party fits Nox though.
He's like in the shortest, smallest tuxedo you can fit this guy in.
No, he's like topless, but with a bow tie around his neck.
Wow, let's not make him a stripper. It's like literally what all strippers wear. That one bow tie. All right. Well, if you come
Like
up with it,
a fucking punch in the face would be if it would be Malleus, you know.
okay. And Malia's maybe is in like a ridiculous outfit, like either too small for him, or like weird fitting or whatever. Maybe he's cross-dressing. Who knows? But something, whatever you decide. Does anyone else have anything to wrap up? Okay. So before we end the session for tonight, I would like to ask one person, which is Benji, to roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Because that went so well last time.
26.
Wow.
That person came back.
You look around, and for a moment, like you see the scenery in front of you, campfire, beach. What does Benji first thing think? And also, you're no longer fatigued as well. Briar, you as well. You guys slept unbelievably well, as well as you can on the beach.
When Benji wakes up, he thinks, he's kind of wondering about what the next step is.
Yeah.
And, you know, if it's such a bad thing that they, well, yeah, it's just like there's a lot of things to worry about, like the cat in the hat that got away. The ship is gone with the crew, so like their transportation and any means of possibly getting home is now gone. And he doesn't know what to think about what's coming up next and how they're going to secure a new ship.
Does Benji take a second to take in the scenery of like the beach
Yeah, I
and
think he
everything?
will just look around, like, because it's become a habit to just make sure that the surroundings are safe.
One thing, Benji, looking at this serene and peaceful scenery, I think it's like it is pleasant. It's like there's worse place to wake up, I think, and you're also with your friends or people you somewhat call friends now, and only just the weirdest thing that kind of breaks you out of that mood. And it is a small rodent of some kind that seems to be hung by its tail, burnt to a crisp,
What did that brat do to him?
hanging from a tree nearby. And I think with your high perception and your general intelligence, you understand that this is a message from Tango. What does the message say?
I'm dead meat. But I still feel bad for the rat.
Oh, okay. And we will end the session there for the night. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
DMing.
DMing.
Thanks for DMing.
Thanks for DMing. I gotta go to bed.
Good
See
night.
you all.
Thank you all.
Good night, man.
See ya.
Well, hopefully,
I
guys.
still have a question though for the dream feast. Because nowhere in the text does it say how it affects like continuous use. It says that the target is sated as if she has eaten a nutritious meal, as if, but like a dream meal cannot at one point replace a real meal. So even if you like, if you like have it for a week
Magic.
continuously, it's like you still don't have the nutritions in you.
It's magic.
It's
Like, we
as
use
if
magic to close up wounds and heal diseases and shit. It's magic.
it's only sated, but not that I'm actually getting the nutritious that you need to live.
I think like because like yeah, you're right because like it was spells like a good berry do mention I think like primarily that they all can be used instead of food, right? Like a good berry,
Yeah, I think I had good berry once, and it's like
it
it's
provides
something
nourishment
to
as if it was a normal meal for a medium creature. But so and then Dream Feast only says
I'm
is sated as if she had eaten a nutritious meal. So that is a good point. Let me look it up.
like it's only if, like I wanted to mention it just because I don't gain anything if it's like oh you have to eat in between still, but it's just like something that I was like
I
wondering.
think it would like state that like you would still need to eat.
Yeah, but it's also not stating that it's nutritious to me. It's only I'm sated, which doesn't mean that I get nutritions like proteins and stuff like that. So I might feel sated, but like I could still like lose weight and feel and like look a lot sicker and weaker because like I'm not getting
Okay.
the
What
nutrients
level
that I
is that spell, Dante? Level 1, right?
Level 1. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna
I
treat
think
it.
I'm gonna say goodnight here.
All right. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good
Good night.
Okay. So what we'll say is because it's a level 1 spell and so is Goodberry, it doesn't. It does nutritiously sate Briar.
Okay.
All right, because like it's the same level, and that's what Goodberry does as well. So he's using an actual spell slot. If it was a cantrip, then yes, I would have been like, that's not fair. But you know, since it's a first level spell, that's fine.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, and have a good night.
For the stuff I got, whip the legacy thing.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, let me give you some more info on that later. But
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
Right,
I'm
good
not
night.
gonna tell you the thresholds. It's like it's gonna be a fun
I'm
thing
just,
that you get.
hey, I'm curious more like does it have any effects? You know, +1 this or things like that.
So right now it's only just counted as magical, and as you gain stuff, I'm gonna do like different effects that you can start to use. Some of them are going to be like some of them are going to require points, and you can't go over a certain point. So one effect might cost 3 points, another effect might cost 1 point. If I say like right now your level is at level 3, you can either use 3 effects that are 1 point or one effect that's 3 points. Does that make sense?
I think, yeah.
So your weapon right now is at a level 0. So you have 0
so
effects.
I gotta use them to like find out what to get the benefits.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, I'll